So I'm starting off by just making a copy of my picture. It's always safe to do that. And then I'm clicking on the healing brush tool and I'm using it to drag over any pieces of dust I see. Now I'm heading over to brightness contrast and I'm just decreasing the brightness a little bit and upping the contrast, which you can go back and edit later, so don't worry too much about it. Now I'm clicking on color balance and I'm increasing the coolness of the picture just by dragging this pointer into the blue. And I'm heading over to selective color. Under reds, I'm going to decrease the magenta and decrease the yellow. And now I'm going to curves, which is probably the most important part. If you don't know a lot about curves, go ahead and check out my first Brandon Woelfel tutorial. I explain it a little bit better than here. But anyways, I'm just increasing the contrast and the fade. If you want to remove one of the pointers, just hold it down and drag it off of the screen. Now I'm going down to red and I'm decreasing the red in the midtones. And for blue, I'm increasing it a little bit in the shadows and just decreasing it in the highlights. Now I'm creating a new curves layer and I'm decreasing the darkest shadows and kind of balancing it out to create a vintage feel. Now I'm going back to creating a new selective color and going to the yellows, and I'm decreasing the yellow, as you can see here, the effect it makes. Creating a new curves layer and increasing the blue once more. I'm creating another selective color layer, and this one is just to change the color of the blanket in the background because I don't want it to be orange. And now I'm clicking on eraser and I'm erasing the parts that I don't want to see. If you want to switch between them quickly, B is a shortcut for brush and E is the shortcut for eraser. And you can right click to customize right on the screen the different types of brushes. And it's pretty much as simple as that. I also increased the blue a little bit. For this next one, I'm starting off with brightness and contrast, and I'm decreasing the brightness and the contrast. It makes it easier to work with the rest of the picture, and I'll go back and change it later. Now I'm adding selective color. In the reds, I'm decreasing the yellow and decreasing the magenta a little bit. And by clicking this eye icon, you can see how it looked before and after, just like this. Now I'm going down to yellows, and I'm decreasing the yellow and the magenta, which kind of cancel each other out, so I'm trying to keep them as close to each other as possible. Now I'm going over to curves, and I'm increasing the fade of the picture and the contrast. And this is the final look. Now I'm going to head down to blue, and again I'm going to increase it in the shadows but kind of decrease it higher up. For vibrance is a lot weaker than saturation. As you can see, I just kind of decreased the vibrance and increased the saturation. Now I'm going back to color balance and I'm increasing the blue a little bit. And just going back to my previous brightness and contrast and decreasing the contrast a lot, but increasing the brightness a little. Now I'm creating a new selective color layer and I'm decreasing the black, so lightening the image up just to make it look as white as possible, as well as going into the yellows. I'm increasing the brightness a little bit and the contrast as well. Now this part, you just want to click on the eye icons to see what color you want to delete on just the glasses frame to make it the color you want. So when I've chosen that, I'm going to go to the selection tool and I'm just going to click to surround my glasses as precise as possible. When you're finished, it should look something like this. Now I'm going to right click and refine edge just to make some touch-ups. Now I'm going to take E for eraser on whichever color map I want to delete, and I'm just going to go and erase those. Now control click and add it to a group to stay more organized, and take the quick selection tool and go onto your original picture and just select the lights, the blurry lights, if you want to duplicate them. Now I'm refining the edge by kind of smoothing it out and increasing the blurriness. I'll copy and paste it into the new layer and drag the layer underneath group 1 so it matches the effects of the first one. And that's pretty much it. Just customize it, and you can click on the opacity to decrease or increase throughout the layer. So that's all. I really hope you guys enjoyed. Be sure to comment down below and like and subscribe if you did. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.